Hello, I'm JustHitSquare, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 gameplay video. In this video, I will be going over my final review for Destiny 2 as a whole. A lot of videos has been leading to this moment, this very moment, to get to the very end of my reviews. Now, the reason I have told you in all of my reviews up to this point is simple. I didn't want to make a video that was going to be hours long or, so on and so forth. And yes, I do say so on and so forth quite a bit. That's just who I am. Get used to it. Alright, so there's several videos that's led to this. And I thought that each one of them deserved their own video. I mean, I just really felt like they did. I didn't feel like I could just get everything in one video, and I'm like, well, the lifespan of people watching the video is not very long at all, and yeah, this one right now this video is probably going to be kind of long. It's going to be touching on bases on a lot of the stuff that I've already went over, plus a lot of stuff that I haven't, finishing up my review, and hopefully you guys stay for the whole ride, and if you did, you can leave me in the comments saying, hey, I stayed to so and so time and seconds, or if there was an ad at the beginning of the video, I did watch it, I helped you. I mean, look, any help, any thumbs up, any shares, anything is always going to be appreciated. I love you guys. You guys keep me coming back. 137 of you guys, and I believe we're 137 right now, maybe 136. But anyways, it doesn't matter. You guys are awesome, and you guys make me want to keep making videos, and you guys keep making videos. So thank you for everything you do, and thank you for giving me the time of your day or night or wherever you are in this beautiful world. And let's get to it. So let's talk about the tower. Is the tower a success? Hell yes, this is a success. This tower is by far better than what we did have in Destiny 1. This just dwarfs the original tower. I mean, this tower is probably 5 times bigger or even more bigger than what we did have originally. And I really do like it. I mean, if you just run from one side to the other and go to all the NPCs, the people that's going to give you things and stuff like that, it's still pretty damn big. But if you go to the layers, they're on bottom, and you can go up top and do all these things. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of placeholders. I do not like placeholders. I think that they should be making it out to be where whenever something comes in new, then, bam, make that place open just like they did in Destiny 1. Don't make they didn't do that in Destiny 2, So just for instance, let's just give you an example here. Let's go up here and I'll show you. So I'm up here, and if you did play the Iron Banner, which it will be coming back on, yeah, well, anyways, it's coming back soon. Iron Banner is right here. This is where the Iron Banner is going to be. There's no indication that it's going to be here other than this big ass circle. But if you play that first Iron Banner, it's going to be here. I mean, it was here. So you remember, it's going to be there. Now, there's placeholders all around the areas and stuff like that, which I'm not here to really give you a tour of the tower. But let's go ahead and just see how it's set up. Now, this is your postmaster, of course, and this is Eververse, the one that gets you to buy stuff with real money. So, this is Raoul. 1,000,000 deaths is not enough for Raoul. And, this is right here. This will be your Banshee, this gunsmith. Everything is pretty much right really together. And, of course, you got your vault, and it's set up a little bit different. You got Lord Shax. He's the Crucible and stuff like that. So, then here's the thing, guys. They wanted you to run around a whole lot. Okay, so got to run all the way over here, and there's so many things, so many rooms and stuff that they could do, and bring in new NPCs, things that's driving the storylines and the DLCs, and I'm hoping that Osiris, when the Curse of Osiris comes back, or comes in, I hope that he comes to the tower. But anyways, right here is Ikora, and you can do the meditation missions here. This is the way you can do the old story missions at a higher power level, and you can get a chance to level her up to get some great looking gear. Here is Hawthorne. She's for the clan. So there's quite a bit of stuff. So anyways, say for instance there are other ways as well Like, there's doors for pretty much everything. There's also an NPC, I believe, that you find. Let me see if I can find it. See, I haven't ever done the raid, guys, and I know you're probably like, whoa, where have you been living under a daggum rock? Well, no, it's just a simple fact that I don't really care about the raid. I'd love to do the raid, but I want to be with somebody, with people that knows how to do the raid and not be frustrated over it and stuff like that. I don't want to be like one of these guys that doesn't know what he's doing, or doesn't have people that knows what they're doing and stuff like that. But anyways, you can see that right here, this is the monarchy. Now these guys will be here. Uh, you got these faction leaders that will be in their specific areas. This is just a really cool place. There's a lot of stuff, like you can go down here, and once you beat the raid, this guy comes available for you to be able to get stuff from there. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of areas that are missing things, and this is just over here and in the middle that we went to, right? So, so let's go back over, and I'll show you over here. I mean, the tower is probably one of my favorite, you know, things about Destiny 2. It's this focal point of Destiny 2. This is where you come to do most of everything that you're going to be doing. And I'm not going to show you the ups and downs, like on top all of it and on the bottom, and I'm not going to be doing all that. I'm just trying to show you that there's quite a bit of stuff in here in the tower. And while I'm here, I've never done this, so while I'm here, I might as well just show you that, you know, and that way you get a little peek at, what I do every day. Coming on here, and I gotta go to here, I gotta go there, and then right here, you got Cade 6. And I mean, he's just standing there like really weird. And over here is Amanda Holiday. Right here. Here's the thing that don't get. This is what gets me. They made her useless, okay? Pretty much other than when you first start, because you can't get any rares or legendary ships or sparrows from her. I don't know if they're going to change that. I'm hoping, because she's useless. She's just an NPC that's taking up a spot, and it doesn't make much sense. But anyways, here is Future War Cult. You could come up here. This will be my faction on this character when I do the faction rallies. And then right down here, you have Dead Orbit. And of course, right over in there, you could play some soccer and stuff like that. Now, there is quite a bit of room in this tower. There is all kinds of things that they could do with this. I mean, there are secret areas people has gotten to inside the tower, recordings, there's all kinds of stuff laying across the tower, which of course I got the strategy guide and I could do that, but I just don't really care much about it. There's not a trophy that I know of, and I'm not really, my name is Bob. I don't go after all the lore and stuff like that. That's a pretty cool looking character right there. But anyways, and then also here is Zavala, the main dude of the tower. And look at that view. I mean, that's so much better than the view that was in Destiny 1. And right up there's the tower. You can see it. See all that smoke and stuff? That was the old tower. And of course, this is the new tower. But anyways, did they succeed by the tower? Yes. This is a really, really good idea, what they had. And I really do like the idea of what they did with the tower. And I applaud Bungie. Thank you, thank you, thank you for giving us something that is really awesome in the game. Okay, so now let's start going over the other stuff in the game. So you can see like all of these things. I mean, they just show you where all these NPCs are and things like that. You press L2 and all of these are your milestones and things like that. And it's just like, I mean, come on, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, there's things I haven't done, and I've just not been playing Destiny a whole lot here lately, but there's a lot of milestones and stuff like that. Now let's go to your destinations. Now, you can see right here, you got Curse of Osiris, which this video has been made a little bit after they did do an update on the game. And the Curse of Osiris, it shows you a little cinematic, and it shows you him in the simulation of the Vault of Glass. But anyways, other than that, that's not really part of this review. But I want to go into the areas, and we want to go over these as well. Now, as I was telling you, the Crucible, you can see right here, Trials of Nine when it's live going on, and competitive. That's the only two modes: quick play and competitive. I mean, it's stupid. They should be able to have something where you can pick any mode you want. I don't think that that's right. I mean, and you go in here and excuse me, you see Nightfall and you can see Vanguard Strikes, and it's just not worth it. I know they're coming with Heroic Strikes playlist, but we don't know if there's going to be an incentive of honestly playing them. But you can see that you got guided games up here for the Leviathan raid. But let's talk about destinations. Where in the hell is all the destinations that we had? The moon, you know, uh, I mean, you had all the other destinations, of course you have Earth, but where's old Russia? You had the moon, uh, and stuff like that. I believe it was Venus or Jupiter or Venus, I believe. But anyways, um, it just doesn't. In Mars, I mean, you had these other destinations, and you're just sitting there and you're thinking, what's the deal here? Why is where did they go? I mean, why did they get wiped out of the game? I understand that Bungie wanted us to go to new destinations. I understand that. But you didn't bring nothing to the table when you took us to those new destinations. We still have the same enemies with they look a little bit different, a little bit different. That's about it. I mean, for fuck's sake, you got the Fallen that's got purple on now, and then you've got the Hive that looks more deadlier and evil as shit as they ever have, and then Cabal, there's no more regular Cabal. It's all the Red Legion now. So, and that's just kind of like, what the hell? It's very weird. And the Vex, they look kind of different a little bit. Whatever. Anyways, I'm trying to say, and the Taken as well. The Taken, really, Bungie? The Taken, the Taken. I hate the Taken. But what I'm trying to say is, guys, where's the other destinations? Do you not think that if you brought them in as well as you did the new destinations, that there would have been a lot more to do in Destiny 2, and there just wouldn't been as you know okay, I don't think that Destiny 2 is suffering from content drought because there is a ton of stuff you can do. And I mean, for a game that just come out, okay? I'm just now bear with me when I say this. For a game that just come out, there is quite a bit of stuff that come with it. All right, now I'll give you that. And some people, oh, there's not enough stuff. There's never going to be enough stuff for everybody. I mean, the hardcore that does nothing but sit on their ass and play a video game all day, there's not going to ever be enough. Okay? Never. No matter how much you think. The creators, the directors, whatever, they can't create the content fast enough for you. That's just the way it's going to be. But there is plenty of content here. You could always grind. If you don't like the grind, then I'm sorry. I mean, that's part of games. That's what a lot of games are about. So you need to quit crying about it. The content is here. You've just got to do it. I have 3 characters. Why do you think I made 3 characters? So I could have enough characters to do stuff and keep me busy on Destiny. If I only had 1 character, I'd be bored as shit because I could do everything quickly. You know, I mean, you're talking to a veteran right here. I played Destiny 1 for years and many, 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 many hours. And if I have 3 characters, then I've got 3 things I'm chasing after. You think about it, you have 3 subclasses on each character. That's 9 subclasses, okay? All 3 of those got to get to a 305 for right now until the power level goes up. So 9, in other words, you got 9 characters. All right, put that in your pop and smoke it. 9 characters to get to 305. And the only things that you can carry over to a character will be the guns. So, and the mods. So that's the thing. You can't bring in the gear and stuff like that. So, I mean, come on. I mean, think about it here. There's a lot to do here. And I'm not 305 across all three subclasses. I still got. I think my Titan is 305 across all three. My Hunter needs one more. He needs to be 305 on his solar class, and then on my Warlock, I've got two subclasses 304 and one's 303. So I've still got work to do on all that as well. Plus, all the mods is not even correct that I want in them. So, yes, there is a lot to be able to do to get your characters to where you want them to get them. So, before people start saying there's not enough stuff to do, yes, there is. You just got to grind for it. But I feel they should have brought in and, kept in the other destinations to be able to make more stuff for us to do. More places to go, more things to do, and I think that would have been better. Do I like the fact that they're bringing back old exotics? Well, I kind of do and I kind of don't. But uh, people say, well, they're being lazy. They're not wanting to make new ones. Okay, do you honestly know how many damn exotics are in Destiny 2? There's over 50 exotics. That's between guns and armor. Okay? And you can only get the specific exotic armor on that specific class. So before you sit there and say that there's not any exotics in the game, not many, think again. There's over 50. I think there's 19 exotic guns, I believe, and that's including, that's PlayStation. One of them's PlayStation exclusive, as far as I know, and that's including the raid exotic. So 18, I guess, if you know, you're not counting the exclusive Borealis. So, and then you can add into that, all of the armor. I think there's 12 pieces of armor per character that's exotic, so that's 36 plus 19 pieces or 19 guns. So add that up. That's like 55, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's whatever. You can tell me. But over 50 exotics in the base game. Come on, that is a ton to go after. So, another thing, I ain't going over everything that I did go over in all the other reviews, but another thing that people was talking about is uh, they was just saying that there's no end game. And they are correct. There is no end game in the game. There's not really that kind of end game that keeps you going. The raid is considered the end game. Trials of 9. Those two are the things that people are going to play more than anything as far as looking at it as the end game material. But Bungie made it to where you can level any way through the game no matter what. So that's the way I do things. So as far as end game, there is nothing that is honestly for the hardcore in Destiny 2. There's not something that's going to keep you here that you just got to be able to do. For those people that's 305 and got all the things that they want to get, they need to be stuff that gives them a incentive of coming back and playing this game every week, at least once or twice a week, and that way, hey, then there you go. You have an incentive of coming back. I mean, well, I've already done that. I don't need to do that. Well, I mean, they need to have more in game. They need to have stuff. The strikes need to have strike specific loot. Like I said before, they need to have a full set come out of them, a specific gun. It takes you a while to get all this stuff. And I mean, the percentage should be low on it. And I mean, I think Three of Coins should be coming back. I don't like this damn medallion crap. I mean, people say, well, the exotics are so easy to get. Well, they're so easy to get that I've got a ton of damn hours in the game and I don't got them all yet. Some people are lucky, some are not. I'm just one of them and not, I guess. And so I got all the exotics. I got them all. Well, lucky. I'm glad you do got all the damn exotics, but I don't got all the exotics. Maybe the reason I don't is because I don't play Trials of 9 or I don't go into the raid. But regardless, you know, that's pretty much, in a nutshell, what it should be and what it will be, what it would be. But anyways, Bungie has addressed all these things. They've addressed that they know they're no end game. They're going to be working on that. There are all kinds of these things. I don't think that they're going to be able to fix this by just bringing in Curse of Osiris and then thinking, oh, it's just going to fix every bit of the problem that's with Destiny 2. But I do feel that they are going to fix some of the issues with the Curse of Osiris and with the release of it. Season 2 is going to be coming out. It's going to give him more people stuff to do and play it, go after, and so on and so forth. There's going to be a lot of stuff to be able to do. Now, I'm not sitting here trying to defend Bungie because, like I said, I've been kind of bored of Destiny and I've not really been playing it, but I've got other games that I'm playing as well. So I just need to take a break, because if you play something so much, you kind of get bored of it. You need to take breaks and do other games as well, you know. And well, that word looks sexy, but I mean, to come back down and really just sit here and think about all the things that Bungie has did and Bungie could do. It's simple. Bungie, fix your game. If I had to give your game a rating from 1 to 10, out of everything that you have to offer for Destiny 2 as a base game, no DLC, no promises you're making, nothing that you've said, excuse me, I would give you a 6. And the reason being is because I feel that you have taken too much from Destiny 1 and not applied it into Destiny 2. You've taken too much of what made Destiny what Destiny was. What made Destiny fun. You've taken this away. And you've made the game more of a catered to the easier side. And you never should do that because your fan base has never been the people that just came on for a little bit and then left. Your fan base has always been the people that has grinded for their loot and achievements, trophies, everything. So you need to bring back the grinding. You need to bring back the end game, the replayability, because boys and girls, you're losing your fan base. When you can lose 75% of your fan base in 3 weeks of releasing a game, you've done something horribly wrong. And what's to say, how many times are you going to keep screwing up before you screw up for your final time? How many times is these people going to forgive you for what you've done? You've taken what made Destiny 1 great and you've ripped it from Destiny 1 or Destiny 2. You never brought it into Destiny 2. What do you think? That all these people was just going to be the same and like your game the way it is? There's not enough end game, and like that's pretty much said the problem with it. So if I'm giving a review, it has to be 6 out of 10, and that's my score. And there are just way too many things that is wrong. There's a lot of stuff that they did get right, but there's a lot of stuff that they have gotten wrong as well. And I'm not going to sit here and go over the right and wrongs a lot more because I've done that in all the videos I did post, and I've done a lot of it in this video. So you should know by now what I like, what I don't like about the game. This is solely my opinion. I'm sorry I've taken up so much of your time. Hopefully you did stay and listen. And the verdict is Destiny 2 needs a ton of work. And I'm worried that if they do not get this fixed by, the end of the year, or at least sometime in January to February, that Destiny 2 will die. It's going to be bad. And I'm hoping that, that don't happen. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoy the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And guys, this has been JustHitSquare, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, click on that little bell over there and click on notifications so you never miss another video of mine. Other than that, guys, Have a great day, and I will see you next time.